The UK has announced it will deploy Typhoon jets to a country bordering Ukraine, amid NATO countries sending troops near Russia. The Ministry of Defense announced Typhoon jets from RAF Koningsby are deploying to Romania to join the long-standing NATO air policing mission for the Black Sea region. On Twitter, they added, "The UK is committed to NATO and European security." In a press release, the MOD added the 4 deploying Typhoon jets from 3 Fighter Squadron will conduct the NATO air policing mission from Mikhail Kogalniceanu Air Base on the Romanian Black Sea coast. The mission is supported by 150 RAF personnel based at RAF Wittering, who form the headquarters of an Expeditionary Air Wing (EAW). James Heappey, Minister for the Armed Forces, said, "The UK remains committed to NATO and European security in the face of Russian aggression and the unprovoked invasion of Ukraine." Operation Biloxi is a long-standing NATO mission, and the Royal Air Force are playing a central role in security and deterrence in Europe. Operation Biloxi is the British name for the NATO air policing mission, with this occasion marking the 4th time since 2017 the RAF have conducted it. Air Vice Marshal Phil Robinson, officer commanding 11 Group, also said, "The arrival of our personnel and equipment in the region highlights the RAF's continued commitment and contribution to the NATO air policing mission in Romania. During the deployment, we will be working alongside our Romanian and other NATO partners, enabling the delivery of the mission and protecting and reassuring our allies, whilst building confidence and maintaining deterrence." The latest estimated cost of the RAF Typhoon program was some £17.6 billion, making it the most expensive weapon system yet produced for the UK Armed Forces. A rough unit cost estimate is £110 million, demonstration and manufacture divided by 160 aircraft. Meanwhile, the MOD said in their latest intelligence update about the invasion of Ukraine, Russia is continuing to bombard major cities. They said, Russia continues to besiege a number of major Ukrainian cities including Kharkiv, Chernihiv and Mariupol. Russian forces are proving reluctant to engage in large-scale urban infantry operations, rather preferring to rely on the indiscriminate use of air and artillery bombardments in an attempt to demoralize defending forces. It is likely Russia will continue to use its heavy firepower on urban areas as it looks to limit its own already considerable losses, at the cost of further civilian casualties. It comes as the UK also announced it will send £2 million worth of vital supplies to Ukrainian cities surrounded by Russian troops as the conflict continues. Foreign Secretary Liz Truss has confirmed the UK will send a donation of dried food, tinned goods and water to Ukraine following a request from the country's government. Warehouses in Poland and Slovakia are being readied to supply the goods from early next week, the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, FCDO, said. From there, around 25 truckloads will then be transported by road and rail to the Ukrainian communities in the greatest need. Ms. Truss said teams are working day and night to help get humanitarian assistance to those requiring it. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said there must be serious conversations to end the war in a video address on Friday night. He reiterated Ukraine's terms, including sovereignty and territorial integrity, and underlined that conditions should be fair. Mr. Zelensky thanked Ukrainians who have fought against the Russian invasion and said, "Over the past week, our heroic armed forces have dealt powerful blows to the enemy, significant losses.